Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. As you come on, say hi so I know who's on with me. Hope everybody's doing good today. Hey, Charity. Hope everybody had a good day. It's a nice day outside. Hope everybody's doing good. I think I got this up right. Let me make sure. I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes. Hey, Evan. Everybody a few minutes to get on. You guys had a good day. Hey, Juice. Hope everybody had a good day. And if you're on my Facebook Live, say hi so I know who's on with me so I can shout out to everybody. Everybody that comes on. I hope you guys are doing good. It's good to be back. Give everybody a few more minutes to come on before we get started. Hey, Cece. Hope you're feeling good today. So this is S.O.P. Presents Tidbits with Peaches. S.O.P. is Shalom of Peace Ministries. Hey, Monisha, where the pastor is Pastor Prophet James McCallum in Archdale, North Carolina. I am Peaches, and we do this every Thursday at 6. So again, welcome to S.O.P. Presents Tidbits with Peaches. I'm going to start with the businesses first, which I normally do it that way anyway. Again, I hope everybody has had a great day. Hey, Jazz. Hope everybody's had a wonderful Thursday. It's Thankful Thursday. I'm thankful to be here again. I'm thankful to see all of you waving and saying hi. I am thankful that I am among the living. Hey, sister. So we're going to get started. I'm going to do Prime America Insurance. It is Pastor McCallum, just not Jessica, Charity McCallum and Darius Baxter. If you need life insurance, reach out to them. Again, that's Prime America with Pastor McCallum, Charity McCallum, and Darius Baxter. We have Eye Changing with Sheila Rory. She does all kinds of things. She did the Easter baskets for our kids at our church. She does baby shower things. She pretty much can do anything. You can see her stuff on Facebook. It's Eye Changing Rory. So check her out. We have Ashika Clark out of Greensboro. She does triple C's, cakes, candies, and all kinds of sweet treats. She does a really awesome job. Her cakes are really good. We have Monica Gramlin with B&J's Creations. Monica does t-shirts, pretty much everything. I know she lives in Liesville, North Carolina, but she does a lot of different areas. And I know she's right now doing things for a graduation for the class of 22 for Anson. So if you need anything, check her out. Marie's Luxury Bags and Accessories is Marie Horn out of Indian Trail. Vanessa Price has VP Learning Center, 789 Nails out of High Point, North Carolina. We have Wake Up Creations, which is Jessica Baxter, Charity McCallum, and Pamela Breeden. Check us out. Check out our inventory at Wake Up Creations, and I'll post different things on Facebook. We do all sorts of t-shirts and stuff. Triple M Rentals will be Jessica, Charity, and Evan. You can also check out some of their things on Facebook. They do all kind of balloon arches. They do parties, weddings, etc. We have Fairs Child Care out of Morven, North Carolina, with Cynthia Fair. She is a 5-star daycare. If you need that, reach out to her. Pool Automotive is in Aberdeen with Pastor D.R. Bennett. You need a car, go check him out. More County TV Mount is my bonus son-in-law. It's two brothers. They are the Webb brothers. They do security cameras. They mount TVs. You can check out their website. Junior Music Store and More is in Virginia. It's my friend Junior. He has guitars, piano. He does lessons. He does band rental. Sound equipment. Again, that's Junior's Music Store in Virginia. Trinity Coaching, which is myself. If anyone needs a life coach for any reason, you can always hit me up. Latoya Sullivan does Divine Accessories and Phenomenal You Accessories. Shay Jackson Green is out of Waysboro. She has Trendy Travels and Trendsetters Salon. We have Picture Perfect with Kiki Kiara. She does photos. She makes t-shirts, masks, and etc. And I think I did. Oh, and Pat Bennett, her stuff you can see mainly on Mount Sinai's page. She does all kinds of wreaths, and she does an awesome job. So I think that's everybody that I have. I don't want to miss anybody. Hope I didn't. But if you have a business and you want us to shout it out, just send it to me in my inbox, and I will be happy to do that. And if y'all see me drinking water, excuse me. Medicine makes your mouth really dry, but it's okay. I missed you guys last Thursday, but I thank God that I'm feeling a lot better than I was. So it's good to be back. It's good to be heard. So today I want to talk a little bit about something that God dropped in my spirit on yesterday. Sometimes we get so caught up in things that we miss our moment. So don't miss your moment getting caught up in your feelings. And I say that a lot of times. I say, don't let your feelings cause you to miss your moment or miss your window or miss your door because you're still stuck in your feelings and you miss the moment, you miss the opportunity, or you miss the open door because you're so caught up in your feelings that you can't see that he has already made the way. And then you miss that moment and then you're thinking, what happened? It was because you were so focused on your feelings of what happened prior that you missed your moment, or you missed your window, or you missed your door. So that's why I say make sure that you deal with your stuff, own it, so you won't miss the opportunity to step into the next level of what God has for you because you're so stuck in that moment. Don't miss your moment holding on to old baggage. Sometimes we're good for that. We'll hold on to things like it's just dear life. We don't want to let it go. It's my hurt. It's my pain. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. But you have to release it so you won't miss your moment. Don't get so caught up in it that you miss your moment, because we're going to have those times where things hurt us and we might not understand why, or we're waiting on that apology that you'll never get. So you have to forgive them and forgive yourself for allowing that situation to happen. So don't miss your moment being caught up in things. And sometimes we say, I'm hurt, or that hurt me, or someone in the building. And I don't like to say the church because we're the church. So if we're assembling together in the building that we call where we go to worship at. So you have to be able to own it and address what happened, so you don't hold on to that baggage that it have caused you to step back and you've missed your window of opportunity, or missed your moment, or missed the opportunity of the door that he's opened, or the way that he made, because you're still harboring on what happened because you didn't deal with it or you didn't own it. We have to learn to own our part in things. That it's not always about what they've done or how they did it or what it did or how it made you feel. You have to take a moment and stop and say, no one can do anything to you unless you allow them. So if something did hurt you, or someone hurt you, or something happened that caused you to feel a certain kind of way, that's why I say own it, address it, deal with it, so you don't harbor it and hold on to it. Hey, Quita, that you miss your moment. that you're so caught up in that you've missed an opportunity, or you missed a way that was supposed to be open for you because you're so stuck in that moment. You've got to be able to say, okay, I forgive, I move on, I'm okay with it. You got to come to the realization of, what did I allow? If they hurt me, what did I allow? So you have to own your own feelings and your own stuff, because sometimes we allow people to hurt us. And I know that sounds strange, but we do, because if we already know how a person is, hey, Miss Carol, and then they've shown you over and over again who they are, but you keep allowing them back in that space. As us being believers, we're required to love one another. But what I found to be true is that I love people where they're at. At some point, I've got to stop trying to bring everybody over here with me, because that's causing me to miss my moment. I don't have time to miss my moment anymore. I'm ready to walk into what's next for me. So if that means I got to love you where you at, I'm going to love you where you're at. You and what you did or what I allowed to happen to me is not going to cause me to miss my moment anymore. So that's when I say, own your stuff and deal with it. You keep saying that person did this to me, that person hurt me, that person said this about me. But what did you allow? What did you allow? So you have to be able to own your own stuff. Yes, someone may have came at you sideways. Yes, they may have caused you some uncomfortable feelings at that time. But again, when people show you who they are, act accordingly. What is required of you is to love everyone. Everybody can't go where you're going. Some people will not stay in your life always. Some are just for a season. It doesn't matter what they say or what you feel. Some people are just seasonal people. And you have to be able to tell the difference between seasonal and long term. See, when we allow things to stay too long and it is outplayed or outstayed their welcome, it will begin to be uncomfortable and things will begin to happen. And you're trying to figure out, well, why is this happening this way? Or why did they move that way? Or why am I feeling this way? Because you stayed too long and missed your moment, or you allowed something too long and missed your moment. So you can't blame others for that. You have to take accountability for what you allowed, or what you allowed in your space or in your presence or in your circle at that time. So we have to understand that sometimes people are just seasonal. Everybody, you may have met someone in kindergarten and y'all stayed friends up until fifth grade, and then all of a sudden something happened, but you outgrew each other. So it doesn't mean that you wasn't a good friend or they wasn't a good friend. Sometimes we move in different circles, because some of the friends I had before are not the people that I walk with now, because I've went this way and they went that way, and that's nothing bad, because you outgrow people. Life has levels. So at that level, may have been cool because we was walking the same way, but now we're not moving in the same direction. So that means I got to back up a little bit and let you go this way, and I'm gonna go that way. But I'm not gonna miss my moment trying to figure out what happened. Well, what happened was she was going this way or he was going that way. That's in relationships. Sometimes you try to figure out, well, why did we break up? Because you outgrew them and you were moving in a different direction. Sometimes God moved people out because you're no longer compatible and you're no longer going in the same direction. So don't allow things and people to make you miss your moment. Understand that those things are just seasonal. It may not be meant to be a long-term thing. It may not be meant to be a long-term thing. So sometimes you got to step back and take a look at it and stop pointing the finger and say, what did I allow? Have I allowed that thing to cost me my moment? Have I missed my opportunity because I was stuck in my feelings about something that happened prior, or something that I could have avoided had I moved when I was supposed to move? See, sometimes we stay in it too long, knowing that it's not right, but we still trying to make it work anyway. We overstay. And then that's when things begin to happen. And you're trying to figure out, well, what's going on? You've overstayed. You over allowed. It's time to let it go and move on, so you can get to what is for you, or what your next level is what your next move is. Because sometimes we have to own our stuff. You have to own your stuff. I said this before. I had to own when people said I was mean. I had to own it when they said I was unapproachable. I had to own it That was me. I had to deal with myself. So I put myself in that so you will understand that none of us are perfect. We strive to be more Christ-like every day, but nobody's perfect. I don't know anybody but the man upstairs that's perfect. We're all striving each day to be better people. But I don't ever want to miss my moment because I got caught up in my feelings. I want everything that's due to me. I don't want to miss out on a door. I don't want to miss out on a window. I don't want to miss out on a breakthrough or nothing because I was stuck in my feelings about a situation. So if something happens or something happened to you, be able to go deal with it right then. Don't hold it for years and months and then you trying to figure out why my time haven't come. Okay, you were stuck in that and you missed your moment. Don't miss your moment. Make sure you deal with situations when they arise. Don't hold them, don't harbor them. If you need to talk it out, talk it out. I've said this before. If you need to speak your truth because we're all entitled to that. It's your truth. Whether it be the truth, it's your truth. And we have that right to speak our truth. Don't let anybody tell you that your truth doesn't matter because it does. Again, it's your truth. And you have the right to speak your truth. So in speaking your truth, that means I've spoken. I don't want to miss my moment. I don't want to miss my next level. I don't want to miss what is for me because I was holding on to something that I should have been let go of. So I don't want to miss my moment. I don't want to miss my next opportunity. So if I miss that opportunity, when it comes back around again, God, I promise you, I'm going to be ready for it. I'm going to be standing there waiting at attention saying, God, I'm ready. I'm not going to miss my moment again. I'm not going to miss out on what you got from me. I'm not going to miss out what's mine because I was stuck in my feeling about it. So talk about it, get it out, own it. Don't just, harbor it. You got a deal to heal, deal with it. Whatever the situation is, deal with it. If you feel like someone wronged you, deal with it. If you feel like someone hurt you, deal with it. Don't hold on to it so tight that you miss your moment. Don't hold on to it. Excuse me, y'all. Too tight that you miss your moment. So make sure you deal with it so you don't miss your moment. Don't let it cost you to miss your moment. Sometimes we get in our feelings about things and we don't deal with what we need to deal with, and it causes us to miss our moment. See, feelings are something else sometimes. Because you feel it doesn't mean it's always how it was or how you perceived it to be. Sometimes your feeling can cause you to be dead wrong. That's why I say you can't go off of what you're feeling all the time. Discuss it. Don't hold it. Go to him and say, bro, I felt like, and then he'd be like, no, that's not what it was, because you got stuck in your feeling. You allowed something to creep in. So you need to own that and deal with it. So if it caused you to feel a certain way, I'm gonna be like, look, that bothered me. We need to talk about that. We need to sit down and break bread over that because maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong, but don't hold it to it make you miss your moment. Make sure that you deal with it before it gets to a point where you're sitting there and you're waiting on something to happen. You're waiting on a door to open. You're waiting on a breakthrough and it never comes because you were stuck in your feelings and missed your moment. That's right. Talk about the situation. Might be something we took the wrong way. That's exactly right. Because sometimes we as people, again, we're not perfect. We can make assumptions and they're not true. So make sure you talk about it. Go to the person. Don't hold it. And please, please don't go to nobody else. Go to the person that you feel like you have the issue with. And if you feel like you need to get to them, get to them. Get to them. Don't hold it. I look at life like this. There's so much going on in the world. So many different things are happening. We don't have time to go off an assumption. We don't have time to sit back and worry about, well, why did they go ask him? Because like she said, it may be wrong. It may not even be what it was. You may have made an assumption of something that wasn't really what it was. So we have to make sure that we're owning our stuff. And then if you made a mistake, say, oh, I'm sorry, I took it wrong. Be woman or man enough to say that, oh, I took it wrong. It wasn't what I perceived it to be, because I'm not going to allow anything to cause me to miss my moment anymore. I don't know about you, but I want everything that God has for me. I don't want to miss anything that he has for me. Anything that has been spoken, anything that has been promised to me, I want it all. So if that means I got to deal with some stuff, I'm going to deal with it. I'm not going to harbor it anymore. I'm taking it to heart. I'm going to see if I wronged someone, come tell me I wronged you. And I'm woman enough to say, yeah, forgive me. Forgive me. But see, you have to be at that point to say, I may have, you might not even know that they feel that way. But how would you know unless they come to you? So that's what I'm saying. If you feel like someone has wronged you or did something that you wasn't comfortable with, you have to tell them. You can't sit there and just assume they know, because they may not even know about it. They don't know what conspired. They just trying to figure out why she moving different or why he acting like that. What in the world? But see, they don't know. You got the feeling, so you need to go to them and be like, okay, I feel like this about it. But then, like, they can be like, well, that's not what it was. Don't even take it that way, because that's not what it is. Sometimes you have to do it that way to make sure that you're not harboring anything, because I don't want anyone to miss their moment. I don't want you to lose out on something that God has for you because you're stuck in your feelings. And feelings can be something serious sometimes, because of your feelings that have you somewhere boo-hooing and ready to fight, and it ain't even what it is, because you perceive the whole thing wrong, and it's not even that. Because your feelings will have you jacked up. Believe me, I know feelings will have you jacked up. But see, that's why you can't sit there and waddle in your feelings like that too long. You have to make that thing known, because, I, like I said, I want my stuff. I don't want no doors closed on me. I don't want to miss no window of opportunity. I don't want to miss stepping into nothing that God has for me. I don't want to lose out on nothing because I was stuck in my feelings and missed my moment, or I didn't handle what I needed to handle. I done assumed something that was not true. I don't want that. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to move on to what's next for you. You know, I was just sitting back the other day, and, people who have autoimmune diseases or suffer from, any kind of ailment that's life threatening, that there is no cure for. I was thinking about it the other day, and I said, I really don't have time to do stuff the way I used to do it, because tomorrow's not promised to any of us. So I said, I try to move different, and I try to act different, and I try to be different, because I don't want to miss my moment, because I don't know when I might, when my time may be up. None of us do. So that's why I say this: live like you're living your last day every day. Live like you're living your last day every day. That's what we feel, because you don't know when your timing is up. So make sure you're loving, make sure you're laughing, make sure you're living your best life, because we are connected to the giver of life. So make sure you move like that. Make sure you're laughing, you're smiling, you're enjoying life, that you're not always sad, because we have those moments. Believe me, we have those moments, and there's nothing wrong with having those moments. But make sure you shake it off and pack it under your feet and get back up, and you live to smile the next day. So I just want to say that, because I feel like sometimes we battle with so much when you already, hey, Quita, when you already have that sickness or that ailment, that, I'm learning to live my life like it's my last day every day. Sometimes I have to pick myself up, because, sometimes things can hit you left and right, even when you don't have a sickness like that. But life sometimes can just be life, because it's just life. My dad said, either you're going to beat it or it's going to beat you. So, sometimes you do got to square your shoulders and stick your chest out and say, I got this. It's not going to beat me. I'm going to beat this. I'm built from good stuff, because I'm connected to the giver of life. And if I'm connected to him, that means I can live my best life, and I will live my best life in him. And even in that, sometimes you have to say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. They may form, but they won't prosper, because I am connected to the best, and he is the best. So sometimes you have to find those things to quote, and quote them daily, to remind yourself it may be dark now, but late in the midnight hour, God's going to turn it around, and it's going to work in my favor, and not just for me, but for everybody connected to me. So sometimes you have to be able to own your stuff. Don't miss your moment. Make sure you're doing all you know to do. Love like it's your last day. Live like it's your last day. Be the best you can be in this thing called life. Don't miss your moment. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't allow people to take you somewhere that is not designed for you to go. You just have to love people where they're at and stop trying to bring them where you're at. I keep saying that. We're required to love one another, and we love them, but we love them where they're at. And don't keep trying to bring them over there where you're at. You just love them there, and make sure you're always that good, upbeat, loving person. You know, everybody has their moments. You can't look down on someone because they having a moment, because we're all entitled to our moments. But don't miss your moment. Don't miss your moment. Don't miss your opportunity to shine. Do what you need to do to be the best you possibly can. Again, love one another, enjoy one another, laugh with one another, smile. Know that you are living your best life because you are connected to the giver of life. And I don't want to miss my moment, and I don't want you to miss your moment. So make sure of that. Make sure you check your feelings, because sometimes your feelings will get you in trouble. Check your feelings. Make sure you got the right feeling before you act off your feelings, because when you're in your feelings, you can't make a good decision. You don't make good decisions in your feelings, because when you coming out of your feelings, you're gonna make the wrong decision quick. So that's why I always tell people, take a minute, step back, revisit it. Don't go to it while you're in your feelings, because sometimes them feelings will have you going left. You'll be at 1,000 so quick, and they be looking at you like, what, where? So calm down, then go back to it. Calm down and then go back to it. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. I thank you for tuning in with me today, June 18th, June 18th, June 18th. If you don't already have a table, get you a table. We are doing a sister to sister expo. If you a brother, I don't mind you coming. The tables are just $25, which we provide the table. All you got to do is bring your product and come set it up at that table. So reach out to me, Charity, Evan, or Nika Clark. You can see all of us on Facebook. We will have a pop-up shop on the 14th, I think that's the date, in High Point at 5 Point Styles, with Ron. And there will be myself, Wake Up Creations, Triple M Rentals, and the food truck called Sassy Chick will be there. Lord, my tongue got stuck. So y'all come on and let's support one another and help build each other up. That's what it is. That's what it's all about, us being there and supporting one another. It's enough for all of us to go around. Next Thursday will be my last tidbits and peaches for a month. I will be down for a month. I have to have surgery, and I'm going to miss you guys. So next Thursday will be my last tidbits with peaches for a month. I thank you guys for hanging in there with me and supporting me, but I'll be back, but I'll be out for a while. But next Thursday will be the last one for a month. Again, I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yes, I'm made of that good stuff. That's right, Evan. We all made of that good stuff. Taquita, girl, you know I love you. I'm proud of you. You need to get a table and bring your catering up there so you can give out some of that good food and mingle with some good people. You can get some good catering jobs in High Point. That's where it will be, in High Point. I thank you all. Shaquita Melton, I love you. Proud of you. Keep your head up. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see y'all next Thursday.